Owning my own business requires specialized knowledge. This is just one of the myths that I've identified as I begin to show people how to create their own lifestyles by design. Hi, my name is David Abraham, and I am on a mission to share with two people how to do that, how to create their own design lifestyle. And it's awesome. I've been really able to have some great breakthroughs with some of my clients, and I'm excited to have a few with you here today. I've put together a list of the top 7 myths of owning your own business. Because truly creating your own lifestyle by design requires you to step into that realm of owning your own business, and we do that all online. So I'm going to run down these myths, and you can perhaps, as I put these together, maybe a few of them are speaking to you, and you believe these myths to be true. And I challenge you for a minute to understand that they are just myths, and I'm going to share with you kind of the correlation between what we have here on the list and what is truly what's going on. Okay? So let's get this list going. We've got the 7 myths to owning your own business. And we're going to go top 10 style today. We're going to say myth number 7. I got my sheet here. And that is owning your own business requires specialized knowledge. Okay. Now, specialized knowledge, like if you're a doctor or a lawyer professional like this, yeah, you have to have that specialized knowledge when you open up your own business. And yet, you can never really get your time back when you are one of these professional type, lawyers or that kind of thing. And what we do around here is we show you how to run your own business and get your time back. Okay? So the specialized knowledge that is required is knowledge you already possess. Okay? So if your passion is dog training, for example, we show you how to take that passion and create a legitimate business that pays you quite a bit of money in a short amount of time. We're going to talk further about that. So there's no real specialized knowledge that's needed except for the knowledge you already possess, and the rest of the knowledge on how to run a home-based business is shown to you in very short order. So that's myth number 1. Myth number 2, or pardon me, coming down on our countdown, number 6 comes in. Owning your own home-based business requires long and brutal, probably misspelled that, hours. Owning your own home-based business or your own business requires long and brutal hours. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, when you use the medium of the internet, you can build your business in your spare time. I know that sounds crazy, but that is what the majority of us are doing. There's only a few of us that have the luxury of having all day long to do this. So we literally build the business with 2 to 4 hours a day, and spanned over 90 days, it literally starts taking on its own momentum. And within a 6 to 8 month period, you can step right into that business. So it's a big myth when you say it requires long and brutal hours. Not the case. Number 5, owning your own home business is riskier than getting a job. Owning your own home-based business is riskier than getting a job. And guys, the key here is security is in the control. Security is in the control. Because when you're working your own, a job, right, you're not controlling anything. I mean, you're showing up for work, and your boss at any time can say, you know something, Dave? This is your last day. We no longer need you. You know something, Dave? The economy, we're shutting the doors down. Everyone's going. Or something like this. And if this has not happened to you in your life, I challenge you to think about a close friend or relative, and I'm certain you will quickly realize it's happened to someone you know and love. And conversely, when you are building your own business, you are managing the control risks, right? Because you're out there creating your own design life. So there are tools and systems we show you that literally allow you to manage the control, thus managing the risk. and thereby owning your own home-based business, or your own business for that matter, is literally less risk than going to work for a job. Amazing, huh? Coming in at number 4, owning your own business, you're required to do it all, right? So owning your own business, required to do it all. And I have on here from the janitor to the CEO. When you own your own business, you're required to do it all, from the janitor to the CEO. And now, this again, it couldn't be farther from the truth, because as you now begin to own your own business and start to really live your life by your design, you will quickly realize that you have the outsourcing strategy in front of you. You are instantly are able to outsource those tasks that you are not best at, and you focus on the tasks that you're best at. So if you're best at presenting in front of a camera, for example, what we're doing here today, then other things like posting the video and editing the video and that sort of thing, you outsource to a team. Okay? And if you say, well, I don't have money to outsource to a team, there are ways to get people to martyr with you on your mission that will literally do this stuff for you, and you can make arrangements to compensate them down the road or bring them into your team. And we show you how to do all that kind of stuff as you begin to work with us. So literally, I know a misconception is you're required to do it all, from the janitor to the CEO, and that's not the case. You will formulate your own value within your business. You will focus on that and outsource the rest, and life takes on a more simplistic approach. It's awesome. Okay, so coming in at number 3. Number 3. Owning your own business. Owning your own business, I've seen my dad do it, and he hates it. And you can replace dad with mom, friend, sister, whatever. But I've seen someone close to me own their own business and they hated it. And chances are that what you're looking at is someone that's running a traditional, conventional brick and mortar business, right? So a brick and mortar business, you're married to your business. You literally create a job for yourself when you start to when you own a brick and mortar business, right? You basically create a job for yourself. You're there, 10, 12 hours a day. You got to oversee quite a bit of what's going on. It's a cash business, and you got to be there all the time. And I understand that. When it comes to creating your lifestyle by design, we utilize the internet as a platform to run your entire business from. What does that mean? That means you can run the business from anywhere in the world. My last vacation, guys, was out in Thailand. We were there for 3 months. And I literally worked every day while I was there for a couple of hours in the morning, and my income rose. And I had more money in the bank after my vacation when I came home 3 months later than I did when I went. Why is that? It's because it's a totally different business model than a conventional business model that perhaps your dad or a close friend has been using. So your dad may have hated it because he has to be there 24/7. He's working very hard, brings his work home with him, and it's very stressful. Whereas the way we show you using best practices on the internet, you literally are able to work just a couple of hours within your passion, outsourcing the rest, as we mentioned, and you're literally living your lifestyle by your design. It is awesome, and I can't wait to share that with you as well. Okay, so number 2 comes in. Owning my own business means that all my eggs are in one basket. I hear this one a lot. And again, for it couldn't be further from the truth, yet another myth of owning your own business. When you are working for a paycheck, you literally, if that income source ends, if you get fired, if you get laid off, if for some reason there aren't hours enough for you to come in, don't bother coming in, you don't make money, your eggs are in that basket, you drop the basket, it's gone. It's gone. when it comes to working your own business, particularly on the internet, specifically the way we teach you, we generate multiple streams of income. Okay? So from one activity you do 2 to 3 or 4 hours in a day, you literally have affiliate commissions. We show you how to generate one-off sales. We show you how to generate reoccurring sales. We show you how to generate continuity program sales. There are so many ways that we make money straight away, creating your own product sales. And this happens over time. So literally working a couple of hours a day, getting your business to where it needs to be, as I mentioned earlier in one of these other points, getting that sucker into momentum, right? Where within like a 6 or 8 month period, you can now step into a full-time role, which again is only 2 or 3 or 4 hours a day, and start to bring on these other income streams, and you have a bunch of income streams. So it's literally not all your eggs in one basket. You've got a few different coming in, and that's the way it works. So with that in mind, myth number 2, all my eggs in one basket, definitely not true when it comes to home-based business on the internet using best practices in today's marketplace. And number one reason, number one myth to owning your own business is, to own your own business, you must have lots of money to get started. Gotta love that one, right? You must have lots of money to get started. Now, that's a definite myth, because the conventional mindset shows us that if you want to get into a franchise, we're talking upwards of $100,000 to get started. If you want to buy a business, it could be 50, 60, 70, even up to $100,000 to purchase that business. You know, even if you were given a business and you have to get inventory, you're talking, you know, $20, $30, $40,000 in inventory. Then you have payroll you have to manage every month. These are expenses, and that is in the conventional wisdom of setting up your own business. Again, when it comes to internet business, guys, you can get started, for example, with us, to have us to start to design your own Life by Design now. You can get started with us for only $25. I mean, it just makes me laugh, because $25 is literally something that most of us part with on a daily basis, from gas to groceries to going out, you know, with your friends. $25 is literally something that we have a preconceived notion in our mind that it really can't be legitimate business. And I know. So I challenge you to stretch a little bit. I challenge you to redefine what it means, what money means, and how we can leverage it, and redefine for yourself that a business can bring you a ton of money for only a $25 investment to get started. And that's what we have here today. So myth number 1, the number 1 myth, you must have a lot of money to get started in a business, is definitely one of the biggest myths I hear all the time. And when we lay out the price tag at $25, it instantly preconceives us to saying, well, this has got to be just some kind of a joke. How can you start a business for $25? And again, the power of the internet and what we've got going on here, that's exactly what we start with, a $25 investment to literally begin to build your life by design and start to put together the pieces to step into that business within a 6 to 8 month period and have it earn the income potential that you desire. And we sit down with you and create a 90-day plan and another 90-day plan on the way to that 6 to 8 months for you to step right in, and your goals are being met, and it's freaking fantastic. So with that being said, guys, these are the 7 top myths for owning your own business. Take a look at them. Let me know if any of them resonate with you. If you have any other ones that you've run into that you want to add, put them in the comments below. Let me know if this was entertaining, fun for you, educational. Love to hear your stories. This is Dave Abron, and until next time, go out and make it a great day. We'll see you soon.